Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
assholeconsulting.com, we're back again. It's Monday. I'm starting to develop a pattern here where, of course, I don't work on the weekends. If you're asking, oh, why isn't it? Because it's the weekend, probably. And by weekend, I mean Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because I've earned a 3-day weekend, because I am self-employed. Anyway, so yeah, we always got a bunch to do on Monday. I like to bang that out as quickly as possible. A young man from Australia writes, Hey, asshole, I'm 18 years old. I'm an 18-year-old male from Australia, first-year business student with a 4-year accounting degree. I'm in the first year, and the prereqs are killing my soul, learning theories and leftist bullshit, pushing global warming, women, and management kind of shit into our education. I go to quite a good university and scored well enough in high school to be eligible for the 4-year degree rather than the 3-year degree, meaning I have to get work experience in the 3rd year. I have no motivation to continue on with university. I'm spending a lot of my time learning how to make websites, online marketing. I have many business ideas that I write down with much potential. Plan A is to drop out, use my security license to work and save cash. See, that's right. Some of you countries, even some states in the United States, you have to have a security guard license. It's fucking bullshit. Because it's not that hard of work. Save cash. By the end of the year, have $8,000 to $10,000 in savings, and hopefully one of my ideas can start producing cash and take a big holiday to Southeast Asia and get blown up by Muslims. No, I'm kidding. I had to. Don't go to Bali. And if I could survive on my business alone, live there. Or apply for gap year in the military, although recovering from broken thumb, so it might set me back. I could continue my degree, although I do not want the 9-to-5 life I knew from a young age. Well, then you majored in accounting? That's like the most 9-to-5 job there ever is. My options were either military or business owner, but I'm a bit turned off the military. My parents would be pissed if I dropped. Fuck what your parents think. Okay, look, guys, for anyone, really, don't trust anyone over 30, except me, okay? Because you're paying me for the advice, and I'm a fucking economist. I've actually studied this shit. And hey, who's been on top of the fucking Asian currency crisis, the housing bubble, the dot-com bubble, and the education bubble? That's right, Big Daddy C over here. So don't worry about what you're paying. You got to do you, okay? It's a huge risk, but I can always come back should I finish this semester. I have 10 weeks to go or drop out now. 10 weeks. So what is that? That's not even 3 months. Yeah, okay, you might as well finish it. If you sign up for classes, you might as well finish your damn classes. And finish strong. Don't do this, no, I don't like school no more. Or drop out now. I currently haven't got much of savings at all. I work casual, but waiting for my license to come in from the mail to start applying for security jobs. Airport security is 35 PH dollars. Is that 35 Australian dollars in Australia? So that would be the goal, or some kind of night patrol job. There are plenty of jobs in the industry, and I currently have free housing. I live in my dad's garage that just got renovated. A pro of studying is the government pays me $250 a fortnight to study. And I could, gee whiz, how much fucking help do you foreigners get from your governments? And I can also work part-time and earn up to $433 a thought night with losing the government money, whilst I basically have no liabilities besides clothes, alcohol, and hopefully nothing goes wrong with my car. There must be you must be referring to a different currency. PH dollars, because Australia is about 1-to-1. In Australia, your currency isn't that weak against the U.S. dollar that you're making $35 an hour. Sorry for blabbing on. Don't worry, I charge extra for blabbing. Just to confuse fuck AT at the moment and have nowhere else to get advice. Parents are both work slaves with no education. My parents are mostly studying engineering or useless business degrees in economics. I got an IQ of 139 but never tried the maths. So STEMs is out of the question. Oh, no. You choose that. You just chose that, okay? If you chose that, I don't want to do the STEMs, okay, then you're lazy. You don't want to do the STEMs. That's fine. Just admit you're lazy. Although I might try and learn maths over if I do drop out and have time to concentrate on it for the next 6 months and maybe apply for engineering degrees in 2017. My head's all over the place. I'd say, please quote me for a video. I don't get paid until Tuesday, so I have to wait till then. And then you had another email here. Things have changed since my last email. Things are looking up. My dad bought a new house, renovated the garage, put up plaster boards, and I painted, so practically have a huge room to myself with no rent. Very lucky to have this. Was close to moving out, but my dad decided to renovate so I can stay. What would your dad renovating have anything to do with this? I got my lazy ass in the gym and started eating well. I have made the decision to defer next semester. Accounting first year prereq left as shit. Management theory, social environment, car. So in 3 weeks after my exam, I will be, for the first time in my life, have no education commitments. The government, it's the government is, not the government are, giving me $120 a fortnight to study. God almighty. Oh, fuck, Australia's done. And I'm earning about another $300 a week as a cashier at Safeway, although looking to get a better job in security. The plan is to work as much hours for the next 6 months, continuing working out at 6 a.m. and paying my own food and maybe giving my dad some board with a holiday to Thailand, Vietnam, and Hong Kong before after Xmas. Boy, it must be tough having daddy pay for everything. I have an interview for the Navy Gap Year program in 2017, which pretty much guarantees me something like $49,000 for the year with everything. Hopefully make a career out of the Navy, as many of the IT jobs that don't require degrees to pay upwards of $76,000. We're getting a contract to construct 12 submarines by 2030. All right. So many jobs to come. Although my entrepreneurial side is hustling as well. I'll edit that later. I'm working on getting it up, although blah, 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 blah. Why wouldn't you want me to mention it? So maybe working full-time security gig whilst getting close to free rent and hustling on business whilst I'm young is a good idea, so take my cash and give me a rundown on what's best. By the way, I've watched some shit ton of your videos. Can honestly save you, save my ass big time. Alright, look, dude, you're a lazy, typical, spoiled brat millennial fuck. I didn't know you had millennials in Australia, but you did. Your parents have gone way too fucking easy on you. You couldn't, I mean, I know the prereqs are boring, but Jesus Christ, you couldn't just, like, turn your brain off, fucking mail it in, get your B+ or whatever the grades are out there. And you're not going to become an entrepreneur with this kind of, oh, I'll live at home, then I'll go to Thailand. Yeah, man. I'm like, you remind me of this guy. He was a roommate of mine. And he thought because he put on a sport jacket, just a sport jacket, still wore jeans, still wore shoes, that he was a businessman now. And he had to take things seriously because he was a businessman. And he was going to be the manager for this guy who played shitty acoustic guitar at the local bands. And he was going to be his manager, and they were going to make it big. Guy was just a pothead, dopehead idiot, but I needed the rent money for him to live. Okay, dude, neither of you have the hustle or the workout. You keep saying you got hustle, but you can't even get out of your folks' place. You're working as a fucking cashier, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you can't even pass the fucking simple introductory courses and the prereqs, admittedly mind-numbing as they are. You don't like the stems? You don't like the maths because, you're just too lazy? You are not going to be, you got to come up with something great, dude. And something great comes by working in the real world, figuring out how fucked up it all is, and then solving some problems or capitalizing on it. I mean, now maybe you'll figure out something interesting at the cashier. Like, okay, I figured out a way we could we could eliminate my job. The best way to do it is find a way to eliminate your job, but then charge millions of dollars for it. But yeah, dude, you need to go and get your ass kicked, and I would say the Navy is a great place for that. Because then you'll man the fuck up, you'll learn how hard the real world is, they will give you free training and all that, and then you will have much better ideas about how to be an entrepreneur. But you just don't, declare yourself an entrepreneur, and then the fucking entrepreneur fairy comes down and gives you all these multi-million-dollar ideas. So yeah, get your ass in the Navy, knock it out with this. Yeah, I'm going to travel. You sound like such a typical spoiled millennial fuck, okay? Stop being a spoiled typical millennial fuck. Get your ass into the military. This time, give it your fucking go. I don't like the military. They make us do push-ups. You know we have to run? Oh my God, I got to take prereqs. Yeah, fucking life sucks. Get used to it, all right? And get to the other side. Get through all that bullshit. Get to the other side. Become the most evolutionized form of humankind, an entrepreneur, and start capitalizing on some genuine and good ideas. But you're not going to come up with any ideas until you go through that trial by fire and figure some shit out. Anyway, best of luck to you. Toodles.